Although the sim hasn't touched the region of Asia, there are teams who support certain regions of interest including Beijing as we see it. More exciting news this week, bringing you the latest from different studios for us to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, hope the excitement grows as the days gets closer for our next milestone of an update. 2 more weeks towards the next big update. We hope you're being great. Would this be your first visit? Every week, we bring you in what's hot of the sim, be it the marketplace, development updates, events, freewares and more. We cover them. So please hit that subscribe button as it can greatly help us. Before we move to aircraft, can we fly our aircraft better? The support of experts can make a difference, giving us a meaningful flight with the help of a real airline captain, David. FSAcademy's onboard instructions with a series of flight tutorial missions covering VFR, IFRs, jetliner and more. This can be useful for your next flight. Plus, with the last 2 days for a cool 30% off for this week, do check the details that can be found in the description below. Starting right off with some exciting news would be towards Carenado. The Pilatus is all set to reach the doors of the sim early September. The PC-12 have been on development from quite a while now. With the final package all set to the marketplace, this would be a different experience, especially on a category of this type of aircraft. Carenado has made a simple rule to make sure that all their products would be available only at the marketplace and no third-party sites. I think this would be perfect to test the water on this jet right after the launch of Sim Update 10. Make some flight plans to get this popular business turboprop into the skies. GTN 750 has been planned to be supported, that's packed with full of powerful avionics. In addition to that, the TDS GTN XI would be another popular avionics that comes into play. Carenado is known for attention to detail, and modeling in the previews certainly leans over that. The next exciting addition to the team of SimWorksStudios would be the Dash 7. Make no mistake, the Pilatus PC-12 is in progress by the way, another competitor with the Carenado. But we aren't talking about that. The Dash 7 is one of these projects of interest, a large 4-engine twin order to put it. Now this is a partnership by the way, with both pilots and the team of SimWorksStudios who've been working closely to bring this, and with the latest updates on development, the team have their hands on fine-tuning details on external models which include decaling, texturing, plus plenty of liveries that are real world. We should expect paint schemes from British Antarctic Survey, Air Greenland, Brymon, Berjaya Air and Continental. A growing list for sure. There's definitely a difference between the screenshots we received today and before. The instrument panel looks promising, sporting realistic textures, and with things coming into play, the model is slowly appearing to look like the real thing. Another exciting aircraft that's reached the marketplace would be the Lear Avia Learfan 2100. Now this is an Xbox and a PC release, which is good news by the way. A new project from the team of Lionheart Creations, who worked a great deal on the Bucker BU-131B and the Trinidad TB-21 GT. Now this is a unique aircraft which was designed in the 70s, a turboprop business aircraft with an unusual configuration. The aircraft was designed in a manner to have a pressurized cabin, having a capacity to reach a ceiling of 41,000 feet, accommodating 2 pilots and 7 passengers. With a single rear-mounted pusher propeller that's powered by 2 engines, the concept was to be a safer model as similar to a twin-engine design. A good move by the team to bring this aircraft to the modern age, as it never really went into production. 8 liveries, a comprehensive manual along with 7 different interior themes are included and sold at the marketplace today. We spoke about the PC-12 and the Lear Avia Learfan 2100. Let's look at the PC-24 here, produced by Iris Simulations. Now it's been more than a year since the team made it official with their agreement to bring in the Pilatus PC-24 and the PC-9. With no updates till last week, it gave us quite a suspense. Now the PC-24 is right now on a level of Xbox version, with lesser details as they state, but looks great if you ask me. In the future, the team promises to bring in a more detailed version for the PC type. If you're wondering on why it took some time for the team, they were actually working on a F-22 by the way, until they cancelled this project recently. It brings a surprise, but it's always best for teams to give their true workmanship on models, ultimately letting us experience real flight simming. Hopefully we get to see the PC version soon. There's more to follow on this one. By the way, did you ever imagine getting floats on your Bell Heli? That's the latest update from the team of FlyInside. One of the first teams to bring in a functional heli. A challenging one, gives an experience of a realistic heli for sure. Now the Bell 47G2 has plenty of updates. the model gets much better and better. With the given circumstances, the team made sure that the model can respond to realistic physics like landing on waters that should have its own experience or on a hard surface giving a bouncy feel, and that's what we need at the sim. Ground level speaking, what add-on is this? The Beijing City Times from SamScene 3D. Sold at Orbxdirect. Now the region of China hasn't been addressed at the sim yet, nor the region of India or any part of Asia. World updates take their own time with a number of changes going in. Meanwhile, a dramatic change in scenery arrives here, adding more than 2,000 custom buildings on varieties of elements that can call it a proper city. Be it apartment complexes, houses, landmarks, bridges, it does make a difference in stock scenery. Cityscapes are fun to experience, especially when you VFR, and on a VR headset, that's an experience one must try. A very well done scenery that can be experienced. In the world of development, what's new this week? While Sim Update 10 Beta came in with a bunch of changes, we received the third beta build last week. Sim Update 10 should be considered a milestone of an update. A number of changes had to be dialed in. Would this be a risk? Quite honestly, I hope not. Almost 2 months into beta, the team have been trying their best to identify issues on several aspects of the sim, prioritize them, and issue a new build with fixes. Now problems still exist, from general bugs that include crash to desktop issues, software development kit updates that supports tool compatibilities, VFR maps, the G1000NXi, the list can go on and on. The target date remains to be the same, the 23rd of this month, less than 2 weeks to a whole new journey. On the parallel, Local Legends 6 and the famous Flyer 3 are in progress as well, expected to be released during this timeline. Before we move to the events and freewares, let's look at numbers this week. 1,512 airports in total, with 23 newly added last week, 424 aircraft so far, which are either released or in development, 798 sceneries and 97 missions so far, with a newly added mission last week. Overall, giving us 2,340 products. Now breaking this down to 1,294 PC products and 1,003 towards Xbox. Hopefully, you have a good storage capacity. Towards events, this week it's time to spend with our usual gang, the Aussie group Flights team. The last time it was soaring. This time, it's a glacier tour on Mount Cook, New Zealand. The team have given us some great choice of bush aircraft. You can either go with snow skis or tundra tires. The plan is to take a good tour around the area, land on glaciers, spend a good Friday morning, connect with folks, enjoy the scenery and return back to Mount Cook Airport. So mark your calendars as the event is tomorrow, the 12th of August. An easier way is to join our Discord server, where we share plenty of updates on events and news, so keep that in mind. Towards freewares, let's go to Kuwait this week. A good add-on by the way. The Kuwait International Airport. OK, BK in short. Quite frankly, it's nice to see developers focus on other parts of the world. The airport and the city are completely custom built with height corrections with no default buildings. Surrounding areas have been addressed as well, including several landmarks, giving us another reason to try VFR. Now almost 50,000 downloads have been made on this add-on, with pretty much a 5-star rating, plus 7 versions on it. So big thanks to the developer, Yard, for this add-on. We hope to see a world update addressing Asia, Africa, and several other parts of the beautiful world. It would take some time, sure, but in the meantime, the sim has progressed well. Thanks for watching and do follow us by subscribing. It's been a true pleasure. Until next time, take care and happy flying.